Afternoon, guys. So, as I said yesterday, I'll be updating some blog posts here via video, and that will be every single day. Now, each day I'll tell you what I've been doing, how I've been influenced, and how I've been inspired, really. Today was, I say, a simple task, but it's not actually simple when you actually think about it. And I had to set up my emails. I wanted to set up my emails to make sure that when you subscribe to my list, you've then got daily emails coming through which allow you to really see what I'm like and what I'm wanting to do. So with this podcast, I'm going to make sure that along with Body Catchers, along with Beyond the Champion, that I'll become the go-to person for athletes to use for nutrition. And that's going to make them perform at their best, and not just at their best, but become healthier than you ever could imagine at the same time. And that's what I'm going to accomplish. That's not me being big-headed. That's me saying what I want to do. I want to help. I want to get more and more people out there. But done that, and also that's day 5, I believe, in the email sequence. And also on that day or the next day, you then get a bit of an insight as to how I've dealt with it. So I've dealt with being lethargic, I've dealt with being bloated, and how I sorted them out. So I was getting injured all the time, and I weren't able to actually realize why. And it came down to gluten. It's actually the same day that an article has come out with regards to how to deal with gluten. How is gluten slowing you down? And that's with my sponsors, Protein Dynamics, and that's on their website, proteindynamics.com. So you can then check that out. I'll share it on my Facebook and on Twitter as well. So a full article on there. Another thing that jumped out at me, I was going for my session today at the gym and went to go for the swim. And I don't know whether you guys know, but I don't want to tell a client to do something that I wouldn't be prepared to do myself. So I'm learning to swim so I can then go into a full triathlon. The aim eventually is to go for a full Ironman in the next few years. I'm saying 2 years. I've got the Edinburgh Marathon coming up at the end of May, so it's a big step in the way from bodybuilding to endurance events, and ideally some sprint triathlons or super sprint triathlons by the end of the year. But that's another story. This lady was in the pool beside of me, and I'm there, controlled drowning, I call it, doing my doggy paddle, completely out of breath after every length, and slowly learning my technique. I can now do 100 meters without stopping, which is a massive thing considering, when was it? I think November I went to the pool with Joe, and he was telling me to do length after length. I actually made myself ill. I was knackered. I was swallowing loads of dirty water, and I was stopping at the end of each time, at each length, nearly having an asthma attack. But this lady, she was just going, and she must have been about mid-70s, and she just, like, she was going slowly but didn't stop, and she was front crawling slowly, didn't stop, and then she stopped at the end and was chatting, and she just said, "I just do it, and I don't see any excuse to be sitting at home. It's boring sitting at home, and I'll get older sitting at home, but now I feel really young because I'm constantly swimming, and age is just a number." And age is not an excuse, and that's what made me realise again that age is not an excuse. So many people saying, "I'm too old to start exercising, I'm too old to start training, I'm too old to get my goals." It's like, it's your goals, it's your journey. No matter what age you are, just go out and bloody well do it. Okay? That's it.